Hey everyone, Lucky Shot 13 here, and welcome to the first episode of the Foolcraft series here on my channel. So I decided it was about time for me to get back into modded. If you've been around here on my channel before, you know that I've tried unsuccessfully to run some modded series here on the channel. It always seems like that every time I start one, something goes horribly wrong, like some sort of world deletion, or like the laptop just breaks down, or all kinds of things that just go terribly wrong. So I decided it's time for me to get back into it, and I've been watching a lot of YouTubers start on this mod pack. It was created by, one of the creators of it is someone that plays on Hermitcraft, of course, and that is Scout85. And I decided that it looked like a lot of fun, and to be perfectly honest, I wanted in on the fun. So I started here in a brand new world. The only thing I've done to get it set up is I've decided to use biomes o'plenty whenever I generated the world, and also the seed for the world is my name, Lucky Shot 13, no spaces, no nothing. So that's all I've done. It's just sort of made my own seed for it and clicked biomes o'plenty and have gotten started. So I figured the best thing to do here in the first episode would be to just basically set up a little starter base and figure out where we're gonna be and go from there. And you can see that I have vein miner enabled, which is amazing, incredible thing. Okay, so now I have some wood and there's apples falling from the sky. We're gonna check our inventory. Oh wow, there is a bunch of stuff in this pack. Let's get started there. Get us a crafting table. Then how about some sticks? Okay, let's plop us down this, because then is what we'll go ahead and make. Oop, one too many. It's a little wooden sword real quick, because there are sheep, and I want their wool because I want to make a bed. So give me all your wool. Give me your wool, sheep. Oh, it's a rooster. Okay, now it's not anymore. Okay, so we're gonna kill some sheep real quick. That way we have plenty of wool to go ahead and make our bed. Okay. I think now, oh yeah, we have 3 of each color, so that's gonna work. And then let's make us a axe, which is always helpful to have. Then a couple more of this, and then some more sticks, because then we need a pickaxe. Okay, so now that we have some of our starting tools, apparently I didn't put the pickaxe down there. Come on now. Hey, you there. There we go. Okay, that works. So now that we have that, I guess we should set out and find a place to put down a little starter base. Oh man, looks like there's a nice little cave down there. I haven't really even thought about a theme for this or anything. I just decided it looked like a bunch of fun, and I wanted in on it. I kind of like this cave. I kind of want to hop down here and explore this cave a little bit, because it looks like there's some decent stuff in here. What is that? I have no idea what that is. What was that? Moonstone? Oh, cool. Hey, I'm all for that. Okay, so there's... Let's see. Not currently hard. Okay, so let's get us some coal while we're here. And then quickly we'll get us a stone pick so we can get the iron that's here. And I looked across the way and I saw where all those trees were. And I think that looks to be, I think, the most promising area to sort of get started, unless I decide suddenly that I want this cave to be my home, which I've tried making cave bases before, and I'm just going to say I'm not all that great at it, and don't really have faith in my abilities to do so, but it is something that we could always try, and I have no idea why I didn't just vein mine that whole thing. I have no idea. There we go. Let's make a nice big hole in the ground. Oh, look at that. And it goes down. I don't know what kind of cave house I could make, but it seems like an interesting project. But I think that'll be something for later. So let's go ahead and plop down our crafting table again, and let's make us a stone pick so we can get the iron, because that is something that I definitely do not want to leave without. Okay, we'll take that, and then we'll see how much is behind here. Vein miner is amazing. I have no idea why I didn't use it before. That's a pretty good vein of it. Is there anything else? No, not really. Not really. Oh, yep. I don't think. Okay, inferior. Okay, so we can get all of this right now. So we'll go ahead and get everything we can get. So while I'm mining away at this, I don't think that y'all need to be sitting here watching me just mine away at the floor. So I'll bring y'all back whenever I have picked out a place for the starter house. Alright. So I figured that this is as good a place as any to plop down a little starter house. I think we'll probably just grab a little shovel and flatten this out, and a funky looking cow over there. And we'll flatten this out a bit, and I think this will make us just a nice little area for just a little wooden starter house. Okay, because that's all that I'm really thinking of right now. And what is this? It's a fluid cow. I want to kill it. That's probably stupid, but I wanted to kill it. So anyway, while we're over here, I figured I'd show y'all something real quick. In case you're new to modded or whatever, and you just don't know, I think a lot of times some very basic things that are very helpful get glazed over really quickly. So I think I have enough. I should have enough. Okay, so this inferium that you find, a really cool thing that you can do with it is take it, and first you need to craft some of it into a block. Now if you take a regular furnace, a block of inferium, and then 3 inferium essence, you get an inferium furnace, which is 15% more efficient than just a regular furnace. And this is great, especially early on, whenever you have things like not only your early food supply, but also sand for whenever you want to make glass. It's just a really, really quick and easy way to make something more efficient. So is what I figured we would do real quick is throw together just the absolute simplest of shovels. I mean, truly, honestly, a couple of wood shovels will probably get us where we need to be, because I kind of just want to build on this little bit of raised ground here. Now I don't want to use a vein miner here, of course, because I'll take out my entire grass platform. But I mean, it kind of sits out just on this little jut of land. It's, you know, surrounded by water on 3 sides here. It's got a lot of potential for us to grow, basically. We can sort of expand out onto this island, you know, our early farms and stuff that we want to use. And a couple different elevations that we can use here as well. And I think that will just work out quite nicely. So let's hop up here and kind of count it out. Yeah, you know, I think this will be big enough for what we want to do to start. I mean, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, 7 by 9 is pretty decent size for a starter house. I mean, I would say. I mean, whenever we're just building out of wood. Maybe I should flatten this out. Okay, you know what? Let me flatten this out real quick, and then we'll come back whenever it's completely flat, and we'll have a much larger building area. Okay, so this is a lot better area now. So right here, I've left a little room if I want to make like a pond or something. But I think is what I'm going to do is I'm going to build like a 9 by 7, I think was what I said. I think I'm going to stick to that, and I'm going to frame it with the log. So we're going to go like 1, 2 up there, and then we're going to go this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we can come back through and leave room for a door right there. Okay, and then 2 up, And then we'll come over and then we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see if that looks like enough room. You know, let's go, we'll make it 8. Make it 8 there, and then that. And all the way across again. Oh, I ran out. I ran out. Help. Actually need more than that. Looks like I'm going to have to go back for some more dark oak wood. I never do really count these things well before I start, which is definitely a serious flaw in my plans. It's like this. So this is what the frame of the house is going to look like, and then probably a cobblestone roof. So I think is what I'm going to do is time-lapse this, and then we'll come back whenever it's time to add some finishing details.
Follow
Alright, so after building this house that took way too long, to be perfectly honest, you can see here that it's just pretty standard, dark oak wood, dark oak logs, and of course the cobblestone roof. I added the red stained windows. I just like the color of it all. So I'm going to go in here and give the place some light, since we probably need that to keep the mobs out of here. Now, one thing that I was going to do is I was going to try and make some furniture from the DecoCraft mod, but you know, I'm running kind of short on time here today, and to be perfectly honest, it requires some resources that I just do not have right now. So instead, I have decided that I am just going to put what I do have in here, and just kind of lay it all out. Because I like to come in and put like a desk and a table and chairs, and just some really neat things that you can do with DecoCraft that I am just not going to be able to do today due to time constraints. So we'll come over here and put a chest and just chuck a whole lot of this stuff in it. I mean, honestly, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put as much stuff as we can into one chest, and then come back out and grab the other one and put it on the other side, so that way the room is nice and symmetrical looking, so we can get some real furniture in here. Let's just finish this up real quick. Tin in there, some poppy, some sand, and we'll throw it in there. So yeah, so this way we can kind of see what we do have and what we don't have and what we need, etc, etc. So let's take a quick look. Our food supply is low. That is for sure. Looks like I'm gonna have to go and make a juicer and some things like that. Okay, so let's take a quick look. So this is our 9x8 is what it ended up being, and you can see that it, you know, the symmetry is really quite nice in here. You know, plenty of space, room for a loft if we wanted it. And yeah, just take a quick look here from the outside with the roof and everything that we've done, and the overhang. Another suggestion of mine: try and give your roof an overhang if you can. Yeah, and I think all of that looks nice. Oh, door opening mechanic is quite nice as well. So yeah, I think that's really going to be all that I have time for today. I will try and do a bunch off camera, but now that we have our starter house and things are looking good there, it should give us a really nice starting point to kind of see where we want to go from there. So I do want to thank you for taking time out of your day to stop by and check out my Foolcraft video. There should be plenty more of these coming your way. Hopefully we don't have any more catastrophic meltdowns like tends to happen with some of my other modded series. Hopefully everything will run smoothly. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. One more look at the starter house here, and I'll see y'all next time.